everyone, and welcome back to Cypress Grove Homestead. We are here today because we promised you an unboxing video. We ordered a whole bunch of new soap making supplies because, as you know, we are going to be ramping up our soap making production. We have been very pleasantly surprised because many of you have been ordering a lot of soap. So we have been depleting our inventory. And so since it's summertime and Don is off work and we have a lot more time on our hands, we are going to be ramping up our soap production. We're going to be replenishing the soaps that we currently have on our inventory on our Etsy store, Cypress Grove Soaps. And we are also going to be thinking up some new concoctions, some new soap flavors. We are also looking for any soap flavor suggestions that many of you might have. So if you are creative thinkers and you would like to suggest any soap flavors, go to our Facebook page, Cypress Grove Homestead. So it's facebook.com/Cypress Grove Homestead, and feel free to make a suggestion for any soap flavors that you would like to see on our Etsy store, and we will put that in our suggestion box. And whenever we get to a point where we are caught up and we're looking for new soap flavors, we will dip into that box and maybe yours will be the one that we choose, and we will give you a shout out and let you know. And if yours is the one that we choose, we just might text you or send you a Facebook message and send you a free bar. So anyways, we are, like I said, unboxing a bunch of stuff because I had made a whole bunch of homemade stuff whenever we were just starting up this hobby soap making project. I made some wooden soap molds, I made some wooden soap cutters just because it was a small time project here and I didn't want to spend a lot of money doing some stuff. But it just became a little bit more time consuming to cut parchment paper to make the liners for the stuff, and also whenever I would use my soap cutter, it's not super consistent about cutting the same size bars every time. So we thought now that we're making a little bit more money, we can afford to spend the money and put it back into the business. Even though it is a hobby business, we can spend more money to put into it to get more consistent and better quality stuff. Not that I don't think ours is good quality, it's just, like I said, it's more reliable. So we can get stuff that produces more consistent results. Not that it's going to look like it comes off of a factory. We still enjoy the fact that our stuff has that homemade feel to it because it is very small batch, handcrafted right here on the farm, right here on our homestead in the kitchen. But we do want it to be good quality. We want it to reflect the care and the ingredients, the quality ingredients that go into it by the appearance whenever you look at it. So without further ado, we are going to start taking the stuff out, and we're going to look at it for the first time and show you guys whenever we see it too. So I guess this first one right here, it looks like this is the Tray-tastic silicone soap mold. So what we will do with this one is, it is a silicone mold. So we will pour our liquid soap in here after we mix it all up and do the colors and everything. We'll pour it in here, and then we'll set this. We normally will put it in the freezer. We have the big mold. So my mold is about this long and this wide. So this one will take up a lot less space. It will be a lot easier to fit in the freezer. And then of course I think I ordered 4 of these. So because 2 of these long ways, and then so we will have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, speaking of, here they are. So these 4 together is the same size as the mold that I built. So my mold has 2 long cavities that will hold the same amount of soap as these 4. So we'll have the same amount of soap in one batch, but it'll just be, they will fit easier. I can move them around and everything. So yes, so that's good. So I'll put these over here. And again, like I said, it'll be less waste. I don't have to like throw the parchment paper away every time, and that doesn't have to end up in a landfill. And these, we can just pop them out, wash them, reuse them again, easy peasy. So there's that. So next, what do we have here? It looks like this is, oh, okay. So this is activated charcoal. So this is a food grade activated charcoal made from coconut shells. So this is what we would use to make our charcoal mint eucalyptus bath soap or face bar. So for those of you, I know it's one of our best sellers. This is what we use. The place that we normally get it is out right now. So we bought it from here. We're trying a new supplier. It's still food grade, so fear not, we did not skimp on quality. But we will just try this out, and I mean, food grade activated charcoal is food grade activated charcoal, I hope. So we'll let you know. Oh, next, here is the big one. Let's see what we got here. So this is, it's gonna fall. You can just put it down here and I'll pull it out. And Don's in the background here handing me stuff. He doesn't want to be on the camera. So here are two different molds. I got these molds just because they are part of a kit. It was kind of like, they came with some cutters and like that, so the molds were just kind of like an afterthought. I got these so I could get the stuff that came with them. So these ones, as you can see, like these molds are wide and lower. So like if I cut them this way, they will make like the traditional bar of soap. But these ones, as you can see, are taller and thinner. It's almost like if you would take and turn these on their side, they would be similar. But these ones came with like a wooden mold and it's a silicone insert. So the silicone insert comes out. And the reason why this mold is here, because if you poured the soap into this one has like reinforced ridges here, so whenever you pour the soap in, it keeps the mold from bulging out. Like I'm really having to squeeze to get the mold to come out like this, so it keeps the soap bar from disfiguring. But this one is pretty flimsy. It's pretty thin. So if I would just pour the soap in here, it would like kind of bulge and your soap bars wouldn't be shaped right. So you put this in here before you pour the soap in, so that way when you pour it in, it keeps it a nice rectangular shape. So they're the same, just one is purple and one's pink. But the reason why I got this is because I wanted this little soap cutter. Because, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of like wavy, like corrugated a little bit. And the reason why I got that is because I got a if anybody's ever been like any kind of a carpenter or done any kind of carpentry work, whenever you do like molding work on your house, like along the baseboard or the top of your house, you have a miter box. And so this is a soap miter box. You put the soap in here, and then what you do is you take your little soap cutter and you go like this, and you go like this, and it cuts it into a nice clean bar. And this right here, you can see, you can you loosen the wing nuts here at the end, and it lets you adjust the length. So if you want to cut, like, say I wanted to cut a really thick bar of soap, the bar would be, 3 fingers wide. If I wanted to cut it nice and thin, now it's, 2 fingers wide. So I got this because I just thought it would be a nice little effect to have a little wavy bar of soap. And this also came with, for a traditional, nice flat bar of soap. So I got this to try out, 2 different soap cutters, the soap cutter bar. It also came with some baggies that I don't know if I'm going to use. We're trying to think of some creative packaging, but I've got something in the works, so stay tuned. We'll be posting another video about that. A very eco-friendly packaging idea. And then this, I think, is just a scraper, like maybe to like when you're done, you scrape out the remnants of the thing. And then this is also another thing. It's a little, almost like a garrote. You can tie it to the side of the thing here, and it's a little piece of, looks like fishing line and a wooden dowel, and you can just take it, and instead of using the cutters, you can almost like a cheese cutter, but instead of wire, it's a fishing line, and you can just cut it with like a piece of fishing line. So there's that. And then that's all in here. What else did we order? Oh, I'm going to hold off on opening this one because this goes with the thing I just told you guys about like some new packaging ideas. So I'm going to hold off on opening this because the next thing that goes with this I think is coming in the mail still. So we'll do a separate video on this. If you've ordered some soap with us before, you already know how they come. They come packaged. We put a recycled, 100% used with recycled paper band around it, and we put our sticker on it that tells you what kind of soap it is, the ingredients, all that good stuff. And then we just package them in an envelope, and we send it off on its way. But we're rethinking that because with the humidity in Florida and like that, sometimes the packaging gets a little bit, crinkly or wave, the paper absorbs some of the water, from the humidity and like that in the Florida weather, and so it doesn't always look as nice as I would like. Maybe some of you don't care, maybe Don doesn't care, but I care. And I know some of you are probably like, it could look a little bit better, and you're probably right. So we're working on that. It doesn't affect the quality of the soap at all. The soap is still the same. It still works and smells and has the same great feel on your skin. But I'm thinking of different ways, and I've got something coming down the pipeline, so stay tuned to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Cypress Grove Homestead, and we will be posting a video to let you know about that. So this is all the new soap supplies that we have, and I'm excited to use them. Keep your eyes out for our new soap flavors. Like I said, coming out, we are working on a couple different soaps. We hope to have them listed on the Etsy page, Cypress Grove Soaps, within the next week or so. Like I said, I've been working on getting these listed for the past couple days, but it's been hectic down here, so just keep your eye out and be patient with me. But that's everything for right now, so thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing video. I'm a nerd, I like getting soap stuff. If any of you are crafters, you know, whenever you get crafting stuff, you get excited about it, even if other people that aren't into your craft like it, but you like it. So for those fellow nerds out there, you get me. So thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep following us on Facebook, and we'll see you next time at Cypress Grove Homestead.